Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. So I had someone post today on a post that I had made a few days back and was literally just posting some scripture. And they posted Galatians 2:16 and are concerned that I'm trying to keep Torah for salvation. Now, I want to talk about Galatians 2 and what's happening there specifically. And I think I've covered Galatians 3 a little bit. But in Galatians 2, what we have is a group of people coming in to the Galatians and telling them that, no, you have to be circumcised in order to be saved or to have salvation with Yahushua HaMashiach. And that Galatians 2:4, it says, and that because of false brethren unawares brought in, who came in privily to spy out our liberty, which we have in Mashiach, Yahushua, that they might bring us into bondage. Now this bondage was not to Yahuwah's Torah, not to his teachings and commands. That's not where the bondage was. Because again, we go to Romans 7, verse 12. The bondage was to man-made traditions, man-made doctrine that they created. Paul even brings Titus, a Greek or Gentile believer, to Jerusalem. And he makes it clear to the Galatians that Titus was not compelled to be circumcised. Why? Because salvation is not based on the Pharisaic works. That's not what it is. It's in faith in Yahushua HaMashiach. He even goes on and rebukes Peter for eating with the Gentiles and then stepping away from them when the Yahudim or the Jews show up. Now, why would he do that? That was because it was seen by the Yahudim as an unclean thing, as something that he should not have been doing. Again, that's not what Yahuwah says, but that's what the Pharisees said. That's the law that they crafted, that they added on to Yahuwah's law. So what we have here are two things that are at odds. We have the commandments of Yahuwah, which again, as Romans 7:12 says, are holy, just, and good. And John says that this is the love of Elohim, that we guard his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Now, the commandments of men, what the Pharisees come up with, are condemned by the Messiah himself. Mark 7:7-9. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandment of Elohim, you hold the traditions of men. What did they do? They laid aside the commandments of Elohim and held to their own traditions, their own doctrine. This is what Paul was dealing with in Galatians chapter 2. Not people that were seeking to keep the Torah, but people that were being told you had to do X, Y, and Z, that we have added on to Yahuwah's Torah, made our own doctrine, and now that's what you have to do. Paul's conclusion: knowing that a man is not justified by works of the Torah, but by the faith of Yahushua HaMashiach, even we have believed in Yahushua HaMashiach, that we might be justified by the faith of Mashiach, and not by the works of the Torah. For by the works of the Torah shall no flesh be justified. He's not calling the Torah bad or evil or something wrong. He's saying that justification does not come by works of the law, which is what the Pharisees did. That's what they said. Justification is through faith in Messiah. So, again, Galatians 2, it's pretty simple. It's not hard. It's not hard to understand. It's not difficult. And I know I'm probably not making any friends with this, but I read Scripture differently now, and I see things for what they are, just plain. And I'm not coming at that from a place of pride or anything like that by any stretch. I've prayed and asked the Most High. I said, please, if there's something I'm getting wrong with this, show me, teach me, make my spirit humble, allow me to walk in humility with it, and show me if I am in error when I say that, hey, my spirit tells me, keep the commandments of the Most High. Walk as the Messiah did. That's what my spirit's telling me to do. So I don't know any other way to get around that or get away from that. And I don't think it's a bad thing for me to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm doing, and all I can tell you is pray about it. Ask the Most High to show you. Anyway, guys, take care. God bless.